That you said that homework starts family conflicts because your parents want you to do something you can't do because you have homework and your parents make you do homework or whatnot. I think what I wonder is, or what I believe is that homework in a way actually stops family conflict in some ways, because if you already have a tough home life and you fight with your parents a lot, homework keeps you from fighting with your parents. Like, you're able, instead of like having arguments with your parents about stuff, you're doing your homework and you're not wasting your time getting angry or stressed out with your parents yelling at you about something. You're able to say, I have homework, I can't deal with this right now. I know when my parents want to lecture me about something, I'm like, well, I have homework, I can't talk right now. And they're like, okay, go do your homework. So I think that really helps.
Okay, wrap it up.
We ain't talking about Alex over here.
I know what you're saying.
All right, time. Okay, now we are going to go to B2 for their closing argument and counterclaim. B2, get ready to go in 3, 2, remember to help your partner out if they don't fill up the time. 1, go.
I love the points you made about dumbing ourselves down with screens and such things like that can be negative towards us. And I get what you mean, that 13-year-olds aren't doing such negative things. They are there, but they're not so prominent as we think they are. But there's also such small things as a screen can also be outweighed by things like sports. We can talk about how Anthony here talked about how he didn't get time to do sports. And guess what? He's already a really smart kid. And why should he have to be making himself pretty much almost hurting himself just because he wants to, just because the school thinks he should be smarter. Why can't they accept him for where he is and let him be happy with getting his physical activity? Physical activity isn't a bad thing for you. It can actually help you a lot. It can also help your mental state and actually being healthy, being fit, and pretty much being able to have another way to express yourself. Because sports can do that exactly. You can talk about how you could use homework as an outlet to get away from your parents, get away from family conflicts, but there's other things you can also do. You can tell them, oh, I want to go for a walk, and a walk can help you just as much as homework can in clearing your mind, making you think about things, and getting you also away from your parents. Kids honestly, I'm a kid. Kids honestly don't enjoy something that has to nag them just as much as a parent can. Homework can be just as stressful as a family conflict because every day you'll have to deal with it until the weekend comes. And guess what? You have homework then and you're just waiting for Monday. It's painful to think about something that's able to dictate the rest of your life just because you want freedom. It's not fair that kids can pretty much be flamed, can have like a whole fortress go against them just because they want free time. It's not fair that a whole world can go against a kid just because he wanted to take a nap. It's just not fair. And I feel like every kid should understand that abolishing homework will be a great thing because school and home should be very different and mind and body should be very different. And that's what I think is the truth behind homework. And I think it's the truth behind every kid wanting to be able to learn and become better in their own lives and not only in their intellectual.
At the end of the day, homework should be equal to the track of the psychic school.
Alright, take a minute now because we actually only have about 6 minutes left of class. Go to your rubric. Okay, especially while it's fresh in your mind. Look again very carefully, Isabel, at the different levels of performance. I want you to actually circle where you think you fall, and then make a final judgment on your overall rating.
That's a question.
Please remember that you're also assessing your partner's performance.
You had emotion, you had it all. I think you did
And you're
it before.
also
I think I did it before too.
transferring your strongest point and piece of evidence onto the rubric. Okay, you have about 5 minutes to get this done. Go. Best evidence. Okay, I'm gonna yeah, me and Steph were both on the same position.